Nice, let's crush that. And then I'm going to do, I think, one big sweep through with the tanks. Let's bring them down here. It's going to be a big one, this one. Let's bring the mobile stuff over. What's the air situation like over here? Yeah, not good. It's really not good. I don't think I need to worry about air over there. But let me bring these two fighters over. And we're going to put them on air defense over the south of France. I mean, what have we got? With whatever we put up there, the enemy seem to match it without any issues whatsoever. We've got another 500 planes we could put up. I mean, over our own territory, we should be able to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do 4, then we've got a few guys in reserve as well. And we've also got some basic close air support, which we could put in. Not enough manpower. Ah, yes, okay. That is a slight issue, isn't it? We're soon going to fix that. Soon-ish. So yeah, so this is the point where we really don't want to... Boom! Go through there. Right, let's bring these guys through as well. And then start leaving a few troops behind as we race to the sea. As fast as we possibly can. Let's take some nice places on the way. And let's get to Valencia. I see, they've seen the risk. They're coming for it. But I think our fast troops should be able to race ahead. There we go. I like having fast units like that. That is what we want. We're going to have a very shaky sort of front line there. Let's trigger the offensive there. An invitation to the Heraclean Convention. What is this? We've just received an interesting proposition from Greece, who evidently seek to redraw the borders of Turkey. Greece seek to hold a discussion among Europe's victorious powers from the Great War to readdress the treaties of Sèvres and Lausanne, which we attempted to impose on Turkey. Officials from Greece assure our officials... Just a minute, let's see. Are Turkey involved in the war? I thought Turkey got involved. Greece? We don't want anything to do with this, do we? You would be destabilizing the Mediterranean. That gives us political power. That allows us to very quickly go in here and go straight into extensive conscription. Let's kick that in and start refilling our ranks back up. Now then, did I not draw in? I apparently did not draw in the battle orders for this chap. So let's... I thought I had, but let's go... Let's take Madrid and those as well. And instantly trigger it. It's not... Oh, because it's... Oh, God, hang on. I think I know why that is. I think... Is it because of this? Yeah, okay. Now trigger it. Right, and off you go. And at the same time, delete that, because there's no point having that order on there at all. Attention. And let's come back and help here. And that should be fine. And we're very soon going to be able to... I'll redraw that line again, and we'll be able to just do a general assault right across Spain. And that'll be the end of that. And this is going to go pretty quick, actually. Our tanks are looking good here. Improved artillery upgrade too. Nice. Keep these coming. We want the big artilleries. What have we got over here then? We've got non-aggression pact from Honduras. Accept. From the Philippines. Accept. And military access from Denmark. Okay, I can't see a reason to say no to that at the moment. Italy's been stopped in the Alps, which is excellent. What's the situation? That's looking better. Thank goodness. The tanks and everything are doing quite well here. Let's just make sure we're piling in. Piling in. Piling in. And there's a load more divisions just crushed. The Japanese shogunate joined the German Empire coalition. Well, I kind of maybe need to be a little bit wary of the German Empire coalition. Let's go and... I was going to say improve relations. I don't think we're at risk of those at the moment. So people were saying that this has been quite a quiet war so far. It's not anymore. It's definitely not anymore. Excellent. So we've got this bit done here. Let me give a decent frontline order across there. Nope, that's not drawing in properly. There we go. And from there we will go right across to the edges of the Spanish Empire. And that yellow army will just redraw that fella's line because that doesn't want to be... Can I see from there, actually? Where the hell is it? There it is. We've got it. Bring it back up here. To there. That's fine. Let's get everyone in position and prepare for the mass assault. But meanwhile, we're just going to send the tanks down to Valencia. We might send these guys. Should we just hit Madrid? I'm going to go and hit Madrid from the south. I'm just going to come up like that. There's going to be some fighting, but everything's going through now. And at that point, we trigger that order. And we go. And the motorized have got there really quickly. Do you know what? Let's trigger that order as well. I don't see that there's a whole lot in front of us. I'm going to send the mountaineers across to Porto. We'll cut everything off there. And this should just be a nice, cool advance across the plains. We'll just keep the tanks going down. Nothing's going to stop the tanks. And that's it. We've broken through. We have broken through. And now we can focus on those pesky Italians. Yes, putting these extra troops on the border, I think, was a good move over there. But we'll need a bit of a rethink and just reposition of all our men. Can we actually just get going? There shouldn't be much stopping us at all now. Come on. We'll just take the coastal road all the way to Cadiz. Spanish are collapsing nice and fast, which is exactly what we want to see. I will leave half of them there, and then we'll go up the coast to Corunna. I've got the dockyards. I'm not going to assign anything yet. We're going to wait till the fight is over. And then we'll see what spoils we have, because they should be... They're not part of that war. They're part of this war, and there's no other major powers. So this should mean that they capitulate, right? I must admit, I have not fought in situations like this. This is breaking new ground for me. It's a whole lot of fun, though. It certainly started off steady, but yeah, it's developed into quite a lot of fun. So Spain, it's got to be going. It's nearly gone. I mean, I'm just... They've decrypted our ciphers. Good for them. Let's go get Seville. Do you know what? I might just leave one lot behind there. And these guys can have a medal and they can go supply consumption. Let's go over like this. We'll go and get Lisbon. We're just basically on a grand tour of Spain at this point. It's awesome. Is there any decent victory locations in there? There we go. Right, so this is what we wanted. So we grabbed some stuff. The Destroyer Carbine, that is a fantastic name. So what we would like is basically to take the entirety of this, isn't it? So Iberian, we should be able to. Our score is 885. Is it saying that we can't take it all in one go? Because that will not be acceptable. And we want to grab the Navy at the end of it all as well. So let's make sure. Let's see. I mean, we might not be able to take Portugal. We want Gibraltar. I mean, Gibraltar is super high on the list of priorities. Because that gives us the control of the Med. We're down to 33. Maybe I should just rethink that bit and take the ones with all this. It's okay. Whoever takes this is... Let's submit demands. That is ours. Nice. I don't know that anyone is submitting demands for this, so this is quite cool. We'll have that, obviously. And now we start claiming everything we can find out to sea. Is that it? Nope, there's a bit down here. We'll take that rubber. That's the Republic of Nigeria. That's technically not ours to take. Was this part of it as well? Oh, I mean, we may as well take it. I mean, that might put us into conflict with someone down there, but surely not. Really? No, that's a different colour. That's nothing to do with us. Submit demands. It's all gone blue. Yeah, we're going to demand... We're going to demand that. We will fight over that. We're going to take the navies. Do I want Norway? I don't really want the Norwegian People's Republic, but we will select all. Select all. That's a bigger one. And select all. We're going to get ourselves a navy out of this. I don't think there's anything else there. Submit demands. We keep going because the cost of those is going to eventually get too expensive for anyone else to have. I don't... Oh, Spain might have had some lands over here. Did it have anything? It doesn't look like it has. Or if it did have, then they've already gone. Just checking. No, that's not available. Right, well, we got those. We don't need to do puppets. I'm just going to occupy. It's going to be part of the French Empire now. It's what Napoleon would have wanted. Is there anything else we can do? Liberate. I don't really care about liberating. Take state. So this should be on. I don't want any of those. That's fine. We can close those. It's only these that I want. Oh, Ethiopia. Sure, why not? Nobody else seems to want it. I mean, they declared war on us, right? So that's their fault. That's going to be something that we have to worry about trying to occupy. But maybe we could puppet Ethiopia. Do you know what? That would be a better job, wouldn't it? Let's cancel all. And let's instead puppet Ethiopia. I think that would be a much better bet. And then we don't have to worry with the discontent and hatred that there's going to be over there. Do we want to puppet any of those? Satellite Communist China. No, let's just submit our demands for that one. But we are taking these. We are absolutely taking those. There's one bit where it's not liked. I'm just going to submit demands until this gets accepted. And it's gone. Excellent. So they've gone. Puppet the Mexican Soviet. I mean, America's playing with these. I don't really want to get on America's bad side. I think we're happy with this, actually. I think we're quite happy with this. So, this is trying to puppet these areas. Oh, there's some Portuguese areas over here, isn't there? Do you know what? We're done. We're done. That's fine. We were happy with that. That's what we wanted. Excellent. So the French Empire has substantially grown. We have some of these guys, Republican Italy, fighting us down here. Yeah, they might find themselves a little hungry all of a sudden. Did I leave a little bit here? The Iberian Social... I've left them there. I cannot believe I missed that. Oh well. That might cause us some headaches in the future, as in these are going to be pining for home, aren't they, the whole time? Crap. Crap is all I can say. Right, let's go into occupied territories. We're looking for... Is Spain, or is it called the Iberian... Right, so we're going to change that. Civilian oversight. We're going to put that on secret police. And that can do its thing over there. Okay, so... Now, that being said, we still have a war to fight here and a war to win. We need to beat Greece and Republic. So these guys are on our side now, and Ethiopia is classed as a major power. I would maybe debate that. The Kingdom of Libya. What? Oh, they've been invaded by Greece. Oh, they've been invaded by Greece. Right, that's something we need to pay attention to all of a sudden. We need a front line on here now. We need it in a hurry. And the armies that we're pushing down here, there should be another one. Who's in there? Actually, that is this chap here. I think you were supposed to just be... Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys are just supposed to be garrisoning stuff. So, I'm going to put you back into...
Attention.
Right, who are you? Just let me see who you are. You're over there, that's fine.
Attention.
And you are garrisoning France, which is also fine. Who's garrisoning
Attention.
This is the garrison of North Africa. Right, so this force here, this one is not needed. I'm going to put them back in there. That's going to give us that chap back. And we're going to make sure that we do actually have everywhere selected that we have just taken. And just add these in. Oh, Banjul. That's interesting. I've never noticed this before. Funny, because someone I'd met yesterday was actually telling me that they lived and worked there for years back in the 90s. It's just popped up. That is quite the coincidence. Right, let's see. Yep, we need to make sure we're covering these areas. The new parts of the French Empire. Oh, we're only doing ports, though. That's all we're really worried about here. We've got these bits. Is that ours? That's ours, so we'll add that in. Okay, and we'll add this in because, well, who knows? All right, I think that's okay. This is kind of cut off for us, but we do have... Oh, God, we're going to need more troops here, aren't we? We're going to need a stack of men. Now we have to garrison bloody Spain as well. Right, let's give their orders in because there's a whole lot of extra coastlines here to fill. In particular, Gibraltar, which we cannot afford to lose at all. That is going to be the key to controlling them. Actually, it's not so big a deal now because it's Italy and Greece that we're fighting here, not Britain. But anyway, it's good to control it. So we want to be in there. You're going to need some more divisions. So let's train. We should get some more manpower pretty quickly. I'm going to go 11 divisions. And we can put them in there. Right, okay, so let's reassess our military factories. So now we have, this is looking good. What we're going to do, we have the experience, so we're going to edit this. We're going to leave the basic division template alone here. We're going to duplicate this, and we're going to give it a new, what should we call it? I want to call it the Young Guard. We're not going to call it the Old Guard. We're going to call it the Young Guard. We could just call it a generic Imperial Guard, but that's a bit too generic. We want to do the things. We could go for that. Is there anything a bit more? We could go any of these. As long as it just looks like something elite, we'll do absolutely fine. Can't quite see something that's standing out. Imperial Eagles. It looks a bit too Germanic, that, but maybe we'll go for that. So I'm going to modify this slightly so we get more artillery in this. And this is going to be our mainstay offensive templates. And we're going to make these elite. So let's just remove some of the infantry. I don't need that much. But I do need more artillery. So we're going to go for... This is a 9-2. No, I think that's... Remove. And more artillery. Combat with 25. So we're going to get the soft attack up. We've got the support in there anyway. The organisation is enough. So this is going to be like a more sort of elite force that I see. We don't need anything in there, so that's fine. It's going to be quite heavy in artillery, this. But we're going to change over our offensive units over to this pretty much right away. So that should free up some manpower as well. And it should use some of this excellent equipment. Let's see, the artillery is built up quite nicely. We have a load of armoured cars. I could put them straight on the market because we don't need them. The anti-air we've got good numbers of that. All right, okay, so our industry is doing pretty well. Fighters, close air support, all that's looking decent. Surprisingly so, actually. So what do we need? We probably... Oh, what was support equipment like? I imagine that was... Even that's looking pretty decent. So it was just manpower, I think, holding us back from rearming. So now that this is racing away and we're doing pretty well, I guess we could do... Oh, we do need... That's a good point, actually. We developed a new fighter, didn't we? So let us go for a brand new fighter. No defense turrets, special modules, armor plates. I like armor plates. We're going to go for self-sealing fuel tanks. That's enough. We're going to go for all the heavy machine guns. Can we get heavy? How many of these can we get in, actually? a little bit insane. 12 heavy machine guns, that's enough for anybody, I think. I would like to change that. We don't need this looking like a biplane. There we go. And we shall do that one. The improved small airframe. Get working on that one, fellas. And I'll put some more. Do you know what? We want fighters out there, don't we? The close air support. This is also about to be changed. Do we have... Yep, we've got the XP. That's fine. But we want to go off that. I'm happy to go with one big engine on this. This is how I see them. The things that look like the Sturmoviks or the Typhoons. Something like that. Again, armor plates. I don't think we're going to go defense modules. Turrets on these. Oh, dive brakes would be good. And self-sealing fuel tanks. That's fine. These are going to be a bit more expensive, but they're going to be good. So we would like rocket rails. We would like rocket rails. And we could... Shame we can't put cannons on there. We could an anti-tank cannon. It'll really hit the agility of these guys, won't it? But give it some good ground attack. I mean, it's a bit beefy and heavy. Put bomb locks. What's the agility cost on there? Minus 15. It's all the same, isn't it? It's all the same. We could put fighter weapons on to give it a bit of... 2 heavy machine guns. 2 cannon 1. I'm going to do that. Just because I like the sound of it. It's like a historical sort of feeling aircraft. Before anyone comes threatening me with your stats and your better ideas, then let's just keep this as a historical feeling game for the flavour of it, because that's where the game's most fun. Otherwise, you're just pushing numbers around spreadsheets, and then I think you lose a lot of the flavour. So we do things that... that looks nice. We'll do that one. That maybe aren't ideal, but that's cool. And this looks a whole lot better than the old thing that we had anyway. So I dare say we're going to run into problems with rubber at some point. And that's our factories used up. So that's absolutely fine. What about the trucks? Trucks are absolutely fine as well. Cool. Okay, so we're going to have to start working out how to get around the Alps. And do you know what? It might not be that hard, because I could see the potential for a massive cut-off there. We just swing through there. I don't know what the Italian army's like, to be quite honest. I dare say the Greek army isn't that big, but I might be totally wrong in that. So what we also need to do is start looking at the Navy. So where are we with this? We've got 1940s destroyers. And we've got submarine hulls coming off. This is good. So we're going to... Oh, do we have... We don't have 1940s subs yet, do we? No, we do not. But that would be nice. Again, we're going to start improving the research pretty soon. God, we are a bit behind with things. But never mind. We are there. So, free dockyards. I would guess we just make more destroyers. I think that's where we are actually at. So, let's put another one in. With our escort fleet. Stick them up there. We only have 2. That's okay. Those are things I feel like we need, and at the moment we're able to do all this without running into resource problems, which is amazing. Right. So we're going to kick things off a bit now as we look over to the Navy. We have acquired a fleet. I need to check out what we've got here. We've got a heavy cruiser. We have... I'm guessing these are Norwegians. These might be Norwegians. What else have we got? Those are... No, they're not ours. Right. This is our big fleet. This thing... These guys have been seeing some combat. The destroyers have been getting into action. Oh, maybe before... Maybe we put them in here. Maybe they were on escort duties before. This probably wants to redeploy over to somewhere like... I guess Brest. Let's put them in Brest, and then when we get there, we're going to train them. I think that would be wise. Oh my god. We could probably... What have I got? Is this the Spanish? This looks like the Spanish fleet, right? So let's put the light cruisers, because that's definitely what we need in there. And these are all 1936 destroyers. And a load of submarines as well. Yikes. Tell you what, let's put all these together in one massive blob. This is... Oh, more Norwegian stuff. These are heavy cruisers. We've got one light cruiser there. I would like in. I don't know if I want the heavy cruisers going in the main fleet. That being said... Yeah, go on. Let's put them in. We should have more than enough other ships. This is going to be very interesting, isn't it? This is going to be very interesting indeed. Join them up in there. And then we're going to try and train everything that we've got and retake the seas around here. That's going to take some fuel, I suspect. We have exiled divisions. Oh, that's okay. Italian North Africa was puppeted. Excellent support. Oh, excellent. We got that. Excellent. Nice. Right, now this is where we're going to boost up. What's global integration? Resource gain efficient. That's quite a bonus. Okay. So we are going to spend some efforts investing in our colonial affairs here. And we're going to be all the better for it afterwards. Is that an old... That's a 19... No, that's okay. So we're going to try and boost these destroyers together. We clearly need more destroyers in there, so... do I have any? No, I have stacks and stacks of submarines. Which we have more than we need and more than we can fuel. Yeah, look how that's gone down. That's quite shocking. Right, anyway, let's just work through this a little bit at a time. Transylvania joined the United States. Just you can't make this stuff up. You just can't. Let me have a look at this. We would like better tanks. We're not in 43 yet, so... Did I ever design a new tank? I did that one. I don't know if I ever designed that one. I have a feeling I didn't. That would be wise, I think, to go and do, wouldn't it? I might pick something else first. Support companies. We're going to have problems with occupation. So let's get the military police going. I know it's a boring one, but I think it's probably going to be useful. Our spies, we should probably set to work beating down resistance here. We'll have to take the hits on that. How are the spies looking in the UK? We were working on this collaboration government, weren't we? 157 days. Well, it's under preparation. So what I'm going to do is we're going to root out resistance. Amazingly, this is low resistance across here. That is very surprising. Yeah, sod the collaboration government for now. We're not in a situation to invade Britain just at the moment. Let's go rooting out resistance over there and try and get that down as much as possible. Is there anywhere else where it's really high? Is it just across the old Spanish places? It's Ethiopia. Well, we puppeted that, so we did away with them, so that's actually fine. Right, okay. That's okay. We have a plan. Let's go back to our armies.
Attention.
Let's change the template on these. Let's go to our new Young Guard. We should be able to afford it. Nice. With our Imperial Eagles. And I notice you... We can... Oh, well, we can't because we have no points up there. So we won't do that. I need political power. That's something I absolutely need.
Gardez vos rangs.
The Mountaineers did a great job, actually.
Attention.
The Armour did a fantastic job as well. These guys, they did, but this was... I mean, this template is really, really weak. I could actually expand the cavalry. And the motorised was actually very, very useful in the end. So we should work away on that. Yeah, what we need to do is have a think. Bring our armies back to where they're needed. I could instantly put some of these guys into one of the garrison divisions, and that would help, wouldn't it? And it would free up a commander. Yeah, should I do that?
Attention.
Let's do that one, because that needs to guard our coastlines now. Okay, excellent. I kind of like how this is going. Now we just need to prepare our forces for the defense of France and the invasion of Italy.
Gardez vos rangs.